How long have I worked here? 2 years. They put their shoes out at night, outside their doors. Then you have to clean them. I find I judge them all by their shoes.
Yeah, with your fucking tons and your fucking drugs everywhere, you fucking arsehole!
The posh ones, they sometimes have metal buckles at the side, and weird people always have shoes with rims around the top of them like little boats. It's not always just shoes they leave outside the door, of course. Full-on pair these. Their shoes are usually a wee bit too pointy and a bit too crinkly, or else they're suede. Suedos are the ones. They watch the dodgy paid TV channels and make little messes around the room for you to clear up. People with shoes which were a bit too blobby, they'll try it on. I think it just goes to their heads being here. The luxury. They're not used to it. Are you interested in hotels? There are solid marble walls in some of these bedrooms. Then there's a heated swimming pool, sauna and full-on central heating. It makes you feel good about yourself just for a second. Did you see the Sefton suite on your way up? You'll want to see the Sefton. It's like an ocean liner in dry dock.
She should have a sponsor. Like a sponsor. What a t-shirt. Yeah. Everyone will be pitying her. She's got such tiny back. Not too slack. I bet she's gonna fuck him. Probably fuck him. Bit out of her age. Yeah, just a bit.
People ask me to tell them about the famous people who stayed here, so I say Roy Rogers and his horse Trigger. That confuses them. They always expect you to come up with someone they already had in their heads, e.g. Frank Sinatra, so that they can boast about it to their friends. Guess where I've been staying? At the Adelphi. Oh, you'll never guess who stayed there. And then they want all their friends to say, no, who? Was it King Farouk or Kennedy or Mother Teresa or the Pope or the Super Pope or someone? And then they'll say, oh yeah, they all stayed in the very same room that I stayed in. And they'll throw in the fact that all 5 of the original Beatles were in the broom cupboard just along the road from their room on the landing. That was when they were the Quarrymen, of course. All I can ever come up with is Roy Rogers and his horse, Trigger. Guess what? He trotted across the Maid's Mark at the registration desk with a pencil clutched between his teeth. There were 4,000 people outside the hotel up and down 9th Street. We want Trigger! We want Trigger! All of them throwing sugar lumps. You can't really put that in your boasting book, can you? Him and Roy Rogers. Where are they now? They prance about inside your head and then they're gone. I suppose they might be out on a DVD. That's your life, isn't it, if you're a performing horse? Put out to pasture on a DVD.
Hey, you should go on Trisha. I think you get paid like 50 quid or something.
When I have a place of my own and £1 million, I'm going to have a slave who takes me sheets off, even in the middle of the night, and replaces them with clean ones, 2 and 3 times a night if I like. There was someone staying there the other day who told us he believed that Adolf Hitler had lived in Toxteth. Judging from the uniforms which this bloke was unpacking into the cupboard, he was dead keen to follow in his goose steps. But it turned out it wasn't true. The story's all made up. It was only Hitler's nephew who lived in Toxteth. Did you read the Star today? There's a German cannibal who wants to eat Robbie Williams. So they're all still at it, aren't they?